Hello everyone, hello my dear friends, good morning. I hope all are you well. Today I have come in my place. Today I will say something important, new things. Today also I didn't think what I will say. Today I will say about something new things. What will be? This is the things is very nice and interesting. Today I will say to you pronunciation, how to change your pronunciation and thinking skill, thinking idea, anything you can change, you develop. So, my dear friends, I always say this is market education, and market education always gives you new thoughts and idea how to you develop and what is and how do you develop your speaking skills. These skills is a very powerful skills. And why yesterday also I thought one thing. Yesterday I thought one thing. This thing is about English language. So when I read, when I was reading a book, when I was reading a book, then I find out some new um, words, and which are words always pinched, which are words always create some like this puzzle things like this. Now also I am what to say when it's like one of what is this accept expect. Okay, now today I will do one of I want to share with you some of my activities, what I will do some few days ago, what I'll do. Like this also I am thinking now at present moment what I will say in front of them for everyone. Now also here I say to you good morning, good morning, I hope all of you are and fit and fine. Mm. First of all, uh, I want to say to you, I want to say to you, first of all, if I say to this, first of all, good morning. I hope all are you fit and fine. And my dear children, um, my dear children, my dear parents, my dear seniors, and my dear respected uh, elder person, my dear respected elder person. First, now I'm going to share with you some important ideas. Ideas means this is our if I say so this is our mortgage education, and why not mortgage education? Why we are opening here mortgage education? Now, first I will say my name is Polto Borman. I'm an artist. I also completed my degrees in art college. Then after I did not study, I didn't study higher study. I did not higher study. Uh, so this also mortgage education. I created this education. It what is uh, it uh, it has been created it has been created by 25 years it has been creating. So then now also I'm starting this education. That's why I observe so many people in our country, they cannot speak English language. They read in English medium. So many of students will say, "Oh, my children also can speak," and I will say them even not here is what is it? Not they are not they are. um they can not they can speak properly. And why? And you can say my children's got 99% marks. So marks won't measured mark won't measured your children's skill. children's skills will come from your, like this also one of skills, this English language also, 'cause in this world so many skillful, but English language is also very dangerous, skillful work. We say this language is professional language, professional language. If you don't say, if you don't say, if I said to you now, come here on the stage, you say something in front of us, audience, and who will say? Then how many students they can say? So measure people, measure means measure people cannot say. The 10% children can speak, but how they will do? If I say to you, 90% people, what they will do in future? They are not people. They are people. That's why I open the 99 people. This education center for not who's this who are reading good, who are get marks good. This education for them who didn't get opportunities and who didn't get to speak fluency. That's why this education helps to you who can do something new things, and some you can develop your idea, accent, everything. So one of if say one of the some of in our countries people always they pitch me what I am doing, but they don't do what they are doing. They don't do, and some of every time the people will say nothing. People will say everything. People can say everything, but it is not my matter. My matter. It does not. It is not my matter. It is their matter. It is their matter. It is not my matter. So, my dear fans, my dear audience, every time what we are doing and what now also I will say something important things is importance of our life, importance of our life. Who get job? Not I'm saying to them who get job, who are doing job job also, and they choose. And also my education center who can come, who can develop his speaking for and so skillful work. If somebody doesn't go to school and I say okay, now you also come here, you can come here. In our country so many people they don't know these things. They know I can read, but not here is reading is means knowing things. Knowing things is not nothing. Knowing things, when you knowing things will apply in your thoughts and idea, then you will understand what is going on in your mind. Now also I am thinking about this. All time I think and think. I also read so many books, and also I was reading. I continuously reading many books. Now also I use their one of word, which are works. Just wait. Now, if I say I was reading is another meaning. If I say now, I can say here, I continuously reading also. Now, so many books also continuously reading, but I also observe. I observe and I notice in this page so many person they are wrote their experience, they wrote their stories, they wrote their knowledge, they what is they had written many knowledge, they had written they had been they not they had written so many things, ideas. These are things when you will think, then when you will start to read, then you will understand. Some of guys also, all our people they do not say the trueness. So to understand properly, when you will think, then you will understand what is going on in your mind. I'm also speaking now. Also, before 2 days ago, before 3 days ago, when I started here, come to speak, then I think not. It is not the right action. It is not I am doing right things, because of the mind it doesn't work. Some of days when I go here and there, some work continuously work in our mind, in our mind, then we cannot take a preparation, we cannot do our activities properly, and then some of feelings will not good. And you also can see uh, in our in my mind what is going on. Sometimes also I can say I what my mind does not work. My mind does not work. Then what will say? What will say? One of the ancients who said this here. This is also confidence. And then I will say one of the things. Now also, if you understand my things, I okay. Uh, so try to understand what I am saying and what I want to do. Uh, this education. Now I will say another things. These things is like first I will say some motivational quotes. These are quotes also very important for everyone. Like this. People hate the truth. Luckily, the truth does not care. People hate the truth. Luckily, truth does not care. Like, what is truth? Now I will find out this truth, and somehow also now I want to share one of the things. One of my uh, uh, I know one of men his children so complicated like English. What is it? English? He completed his graduation with English. And then I think if he knows, if he would know many things, and why not he open educational center? Why not he wrote things also? Like also, who are people? They didn't do these words. Also thinking, also very very. What else? Say? Now also your thinking, my thinking will not match because of why I am another person. You are also another. You have also another mindset. That's why our thinking style also will be different. Like this also, I am thinking about this. What I am doing, you don't know, but what you are doing, I know something. I um, I I could do guess. I could do something guess, but these things is very very uh, mm, very complicated things. These things is very complicated. You know something, I also know something, but you and what you know, what you know better than me. You know better than me. What I know better than you. What you know better than me, and what I know better than you, I know also. I can guess. So okay, now I can share with you. I will share with you some of the people hide the truth. That luckily the truth does not care. How do you speak this? Like also speaking and speaking style also. What is speaking? When you start to speak, then you will understand. Some of the hesitation thing will come. First, I will say to you. First, you have to remove your. First, you have to remove your fairness. Fairness, you have to remove your hesitation. I know you know better than me. 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 But you cannot think You cannot think uh, like me. I am thinking different. Yo, I am thinking different, different thinkings. Uh, Another things also I am thinking. I am thinking differently. You also think differently. I'm also thinking differently. That's why I am trying to do those something. Okay, now also speaking means you can change, and that's why I say this English language is so very complicated language. Always many people they think English is very easy language, but it is not. When you will start this language, then you will understand what is going on into your mind. So, my dear friends, all time also, as you can see, somebody now also I will show another things. These things is very interesting things when I have come here. Some of okay. Who I do not understand who is some of guys here sleeping in this like also is like also guard some I think also he has some talks here. He also sleeping in this morning time in this breeze. I up the breeze. How he all the night he is sleeping here is very what to say nowadays also cold time going on in our states, also in our countries in India. Like also in time, so say in time of difficulty, how they um, sleep on the breeze. Also like this, also different things. I'm also continuously I'm coming here, but I didn't never see like him. This day also he is who he I don't know, but I just observing like that's what I'm also thinking is listening to me, but he couldn't say nothing. Okay, my dear friends. Now I will meet again. I want to try to speak with him. So now I will say another things when like this cold days now are also very cold days. How he sleep here. Okay. This is our activities. How people they live, how they want to live. This is matter to them. Okay, I am so every day. That's why I come here. I for making video. So in this, some also I think also some of people they did something before some days ago, uh, and also I saw here torch. These torch also I'm thinking who was like who he it may be guard who he may be God. Some of these type of English sentences every time you try to speak. Okay, now I return my back topic and what is going on. Then I will share to him. But my dear friends, my dear audience, just I want to share with you another things of English language. English language about English language. First, I will say English language. Why? And it means it does not mean the spoken. Somebody I know everyone can speak the spoken language. Spoken is means it is we think we do not know about this language uh, because when you say what is your name, what is your father name, what is where do you live, where you come from, what are you doing, what you will do, how does matter, how does he can go like some of sentences you can say, but it is not matter. It is not matter how you can think can say, but it is matter when you start to speak like this in front of this audience. Now also I am speaking and some of my students will speak on the stage, and some of my students will speak on the stage. Now also you can see, so you can observe how they start their speaking. This time That's why I couldn't have. That's why, and then after you can you can guess some also some ideas will work in your mind how they speak. Like also, he is my son. One of his name is Pradeep Burman, and he will speak some of what's the some mm, half an hour. Half an hour he will speak continuously, but you just observe him. So these things is matter. So now and then after I'll say great men discuss ideas, every men discuss, and why I am showing these facts like this. There's some of quotes right in here. So great men's and also somebody will say my speaking, my grammar will mistake. I am doing mistake. So okay, now if you think I am doing mistake, okay, you can say. But I know what I am saying. I know what I am saying. I know what I am doing with my accent. This is my style. Also, you can think all time. Okay, and then like one of things that you have to do first, you have to do recognize your voice, your vocabulary, your accent, your which are words you can speak, or then automatically you can also speak. I also couldn't speak before 5 years ago, 10 years ago, not 5 years ago. Now also I am thinking about this all time. I am thinking English language. Okay, this also I am practicing now. You can think this also I am practicing my accent. What? So this is the matter. And somebody will say what you are thinking. I will say now I am doing my work, and somebody will say and why you are worried what I am doing, and if I say to them, if I say to them why you are worried what I am doing, and you think I am not worried about you, I'm not worried about you because I have no time uh, about think with you, but I have no time thinking about you. But you are thinking about me. This is for yours, not my me. That's why I every day uh, when I every day wake up this morning, my mouth also doesn't work. Then after sometimes, then I think, okay, one of guys also when I start to speak, then I think what is going on and which are sentences I can speak rapidly, which are sentences I can think rapidly. But yes, also one thing I said, these things is Google can do everything for you. But one thing I think also Google cannot do. This thinking also, some of guys also said the thing is very difficult. That's why people will judge you. Thinking is very difficult. Thinking is very difficult. That's why people will judge to you. Now also I am thinking this is my matter. You are thinking your matter. What also, and also Bengali also. If I say to in Bengali, you also cannot understand what. Then after you can record my voice, and then you can okay, language matter. Um, it can not. Some mistake will be, some mistake will be. It is not it is natural things. Natural thing uh, when you will start to speak, then you will understand what is going on in your mind. Now say you have some question. Okay, now also if you have some question, I will give you this answer. This is like your confidence. I have confidence in front of your audience. I will to speak like also that's why also speaking style. This English language when start to when that's what is the difference of thinking idea. You can also think now how many days, how many letters, how many years later. No, after many years later, we will see this language will be very so first language. What he is doing, what he is saying we do not capture all this. So like this one thing also I'm thinking here. So one of guys, if some of guys, some of a person is speaking in front of you, but we cannot capture everything. We cannot capture everything what he is saying, but he's what he is doing. We can see, we can feel it. What he is doing here, activities, but we cannot we cannot understand what he is saying, what he will do. This is also thinking skills. Like also, what I want to do, it is on depend me. What I want to do, but I every time I am saying to you, every time, every movement, I am sharing with you which things if you cannot say, which things what you want to do, um, without uh, without uh, promising, which are things you will do without promising. You cannot achieve, you cannot success these ideas without saying. I also think every time I say with my morning walk. Then also now, okay, no matter he is sleeping, and also I have come here in this place also. As you can see, some of, like, if I show you this, now I will make this. Now as you can see here also, he is sleeping, one of guys, on the breeze. But how he is sleeping now, nowadays also very cold is going on in at the night, how we feel, like this very uh, very, what to say, like is one of guys sleeping here. You can see how he feel that night, what's going on into his mind. But this is our, this his responsibility. This is some of guys also, he cannot think anything. Now that, that's why he's sleeping here. And how he sleep now, you just you, I am showing to you. Okay, he has some of photos, and who he, I don't know, but okay. Then I will say another things. Why he is sleeping here? Why he is sleeping here? Because of this also work. I always said, we like this. We have no idea. We have no thinking skill. That's why I have to do work like them. Now, so I'm thinking about differently. Your thinking will change, and my thinking will change. It may be. So my opinion is that if I said to you, if I also now, if I see, not if I watch something also tree, and what you are seeing on this tree, I'm thinking, my thinking power is it may be different. Your thinking power will be different, it may be. But but it is here means, who are people, wanted to create like new things. If I say so, I do not, I cannot speak like you, I cannot speak like you, you cannot speak like me. But when I am saying, you are thinking, I have to speak like you. This is the matter. So I found this one things. His learning system is he or and another person learning, it may be another things. He is thinking which are words he knows, which are words she knows, I don't know, and which are words I know you don't know. But thinking skill is so different. You have to think differently. Some people, they think same thing who are thinking, But some of success people, they think differently. That's why they success their life. So, my dear friends, this is very what is interesting things. I also thinking about these things. So, if I can do this accent also will be very nice, interesting. I'm also thinking about this thing. So some of children can come in my education center. I will open here, and there are so many centers, so I will open. So I want to open this education center. So my dear friends, every time you have to think. Without thinking, you cannot say nothing. You cannot say nothing. I'm also thinking differently. Differently means if I say to you, here is a lots of tree, and what you want to do? So, what you what you want to say like of trees with these trees? If I say so, what will say? These things also depends on you. You can explain what you know about this tree, what you knowing things you know. It is not depend on me. You can say, but you don't say my. It is like this foolishness, foolishness things. Don't know when you say like if I say Jeff Bezos speaking style is not good or well. If I say Bill Gates speaking style is not well or good, you can say, oh, they are very great person, but they also do some mistakes. Do you know? They also saying to us, mistake is not matter. Uh, they are saying when they speak. So mistake will be, but it is not matter. But what you will do with my mistake, what you want to do, why, and what what you'll do with my mistake. But you don't count how many mistakes I did. You don't count how many mistakes I did. But if you want to count my mistakes, then you will feel guilty. Uh, you cannot move towards your own destination. You cannot move, like you cannot go your destination if you count my mistakes, other mistakes. So mistake will be then when you will start. You do not know everything. I cannot. I don't know everything. But like this also, this is simple things I also want to sharing with you. Okay, now I'll say this also. Mm, I'm sharing with all this accent. Every time like this is a native speaker. Today also I'll say to you native speaker, native style, native speaker English like a native speaker. Who are people uh, they did not go to school, but he can speak also like in English countries people how they can speak this language. They are, if I say after born they all time they are speaking their English language, but I do not guess. I do not guess. Not I. I cannot guess. Not I cannot guess their I cannot guess their accent, their pronunciation, their thinking. I cannot guess what will say. What will say this? I will say I cannot guess their sounds. Their sounds. What their and first you have to understand this language and grammatical rules, and then after you have to understand some vocabulary words. So many kinds of words you can think, you can remember, you can recognize. All are things when so many things have come in our mind. So all time you can think with English, no matter how can um, how do you mistake? How do you mistake? No matter how do you mistake, how many mistakes you do, it is not matter. But some mistake will correct automatically. I'm so thinking. So in our country also, one of this teacher also I know her name. In our country also some people say what you are saying his name. But now okay, now so I'm thinking about this. I do not say uh, I cannot say their name. This is also our rules. It may be rules, but I am thinking about him. This is also problem will create. You cannot understand properly and correctly if I do not say uh, his or her name. English language also with English things. English language you have to learn with English style. English style. You have to create your English styles, not your Bengali or not you try to do convert, but not you try to do convert things. Then you have to do speak with your English style. Like also, I'm also thinking every day I have come here and I make a video for make today also one of the guys, two guys, they said now you are reporter and I say no, I am not a reporter. I come here every day. Every day I come here like why I have come here for making practicing English language. Like also I not I couldn't see him. I couldn't see him. Like also many days also uh, I continuously come here in this place, but I cannot see like a man he is sleeping in this bridge on this bridge. But this also okay, no matter. And sometimes also will somebody will, can say what you are doing. I am thinking about this. Like now, you can observe my video, and also they are observing. They always think to others people what they are doing. What and why he have come here, and if you say if you do some guilty, then you will feel guilty things. If you do good for others, then if you think good things for others people, and good things also will come to in your mind. But if you think guilty things, then guilty mind will work in your mind. So if you do some harmful thing in your mind, so harmful things will come to in your minds also. So this is some of some ideas also I say to you. So now you can say to me anything what I'm saying to you. Okay, no matter what will happen. Also, I will try to speak in front of audience. What I will say. So first, now also I will repeat these words. What I will say. And good morning, everyone. I hope all are you well and fit and fine. And first of all, welcome for to everyone. First of all, I will say to everyone, good morning, and all our parents, all our children, all are my elders. But okay, now we are arranging here some art competition and also speaking. So now all of guys, I want to share with you some important things of our about life. This is also mock artist education. You can see here. Mock artist education. What is the mock artist education? First, I will say about this mock artist education. Mock artist education. What is like? There's so you can see here some spoken English written spoken English written, and now I'll say. So many people why I always say speak to speak. You have to speak in English language. So English is not any country's mother tongue. If I say, do you know, ইংরেজি ভাষা কোনো দেশেরই মাতৃভাষা না. So English language is not any country's mother tongue. This language how it developed, how it was developed in our country, how it was developed in our country. Now also I said how it was developed. How it was developed, it means how it was developed in our country. And this is the things I always I want to try to say. If you know this language, if you can speak this language, if you think in English, if you can think in English, then everything will easy. Now also I'm also thinking that about these things what I know. So okay, this is matter. Now I will say any question. Okay, now if you have some question, you can answer to me and I will give you this answer. Okay, now and another thing is that your children also, I know one thing. So many students also they are learning English medium schools, but I won't say this is not means you don't think negative things, you don't take it negative things, you don't take it negative things. This is not our fault, and this is like our environmental social things. It is not your fault, it is not my fault. Why they are English language, about this English language I want to say to you, like some think about this English, not so many people they can read, they can write, but they cannot speak. This is the matter in our society. All time we can see so many students they are reading in English. But if I say to him and them, if I say to them, now can you say to me any story about your childhood, about your day, about your some events, about your some traveling there, you can share with me, and what will say. So I observe to them, they cannot speak properly. What will say, some of sentences they will say, and then after they will stop. Okay, now so somebody can think, somebody can think, and also my students. One also before some days ago, one of the guys he said, and also I am doing job in English teacher. I am also English teacher, but you cannot say properly English language. So this language is very so complicated language, but you don't know. If I say to you, he is elder than me, and that's why I cannot say him nothing. So this is the matter. If I say to you, now like, you can say something about your daily life, some about what you did yesterday. If I say to you, then how do you give your answer? Now that's why we do not say him. But I'm also thinking I have to say him about in English, not Bengali. If I sing, so this is the matter. Matter is every time you can think in English, but which are words will come to in your mind. So now also I have been making video for 3 hours. I have been making video for not 5 years. So this is also I am also feeling this. Uh, I am also feeling this sense, this knowledge about this accent. So now also you can understand what am I saying. And some of students so call me, students call me. Why? And now I do not receive, not I cannot receive her phone call. Then after sometimes I will talk to him. Now I have to talk to him. Okay, this is the matter. Every time in time of difficulty, every time you can think your English language, about this English language. Some problem will come in our life, and they do not understand what they will do and what will be the next step of me. But I every time I also say to I will express my feelings about this with this English language. So this language is very complicated language. I always try to speak in English, my dear friends. Okay, now I complete my destination, and now also I will go in my house. Then some of students will come, and after I will make another class. So I will say to you. So my dear friends, um, in time of difficulty, everyone speaks mother tongue. But how do you develop your thinking? It's only depends on you. So I will say to you now, bye and goodbye.